Crawford and Canelo. I'm pretty sure
Shakur and Tank?
That would be dope. That would be dope. But if Tank was not so cocky to be on a Terence Crawford undercard, that would be dope. But I don't see Tank taking a backseat.
If you thought the Crawford-Davis beef was old news, guess again. Terence Crawford just dropped a bombshell in a sit-down interview, and Gervonta Tank Davis's reaction was immediate and brutal. Crawford floated the wild idea of putting Tank opposite Shakur Stevenson on his undercard for his mega fight with Canelo Alvarez. He literally said, if Tank wasn't so cocky to steal the spotlight, that would have been dope. Now Tank's reply is making waves. Across social media, boxing media, and every locker room in between. Let's break it down. Crawford sat down for an exclusive with the Ring, and he laid it out.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
I can see the start. Ready for whoever comes next, man. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? Just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Yes, he's headlining the Riot Season Mega Show on the 13th of September against Canelo. Sure, but he wants that card stacked. And who better to boost the card than the long-anticipated lightweight showdown between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis. Enter Crawford's description of his wish. That would be dope if Tank wasn't so cocky to be on a Terence Crawford undercard. He wasn't throwing shade, only a Tank. He doubled down on Shakur and even Keshin Davis, calling them the two best in the division, hands down. Subtle, number savage.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
All right, what about 47, though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why, though?
Because I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like
just not your cup of tea? That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just... one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter, though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways, nah.
Absolutely. Crawford's message was clear. Stevenson deserves the limelight. Keshin Davis belongs up there. But placing Tank on anyone else's undercard, that's a bridge too far. This interview immediately rekindled the Tank versus Bud beef.
I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
Adding fuel to a rivalry that's been simmering since Tank dissed Bud's wife and stuck by Errol Spence in 2023. Terence is basically saying, I respect the sport enough to give Shakur his moment. Tank, he'd want all eyes on him. That triggered reactions across boxing channels, influencer circles, fans. Everyone was asking how would Tank react. And Tank did react instantly. Gervonta hopped onto his socials and fired back right away. The message was short, sharp, and dripping with the kind of energy only Tank can deliver.
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. And everybody in the crew with him. I mean, with him.
Tank, question for you.
You're a proud father.
He said things like, I don't take second to no man. He questioned what Crawford thinks he is and who gave him the right to write the card script. Tank made it clear he never plays second fiddle, even if it's for a massive show with Canelo. He reminded Crawford and the world that Tank is the show. What's telling is he didn't just brag, he flexed history. He pointed out that he's undefeated with one-punch KO power.
Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that's moving up 2 weight classes, and daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow, man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh, man.
You're going to have a pre-camp.
Then what the people going to say? Oh, he's beating up on Lil.
Meanwhile, Bud wants to talk about undercard positioning. Awesome. The fight world exploded. Clips of his reaction slice across TikTok, Instagram X. Fans chanted, "Make Tank versus Shakur the main." Let's break down the layers here. On the surface, it's just 2 top-life fighters going back and forth, but underneath it's deeper.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it got to be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit.
This is about branding, legacy, and control. Terence Crawford is eyeing 2025's global knockout card, the Canelo fight in Riyadh. Naturally, he wants the undercard's names to reflect that huge stage. To him, Shakur versus Keshin makes sense. They're hungry, relevant.
Still early in the game. What do you want your legacy to be when it comes to this game, man?
Beat the system.
That's system. It. What's the system of boxing?
Beat the system of boxing, life. Just beat the system. Be able to spread my wings and had my people next to me spread their wings. That's it. I ain't really got no big goal of this sports and all that. I just want to get my money and just...
Rising Tank. He thinks even a lightweight unification fight should center around him, not play second fiddle. Then there's perception. Crawford has built a reputation for being quiet but deadly, technical but smart. His simmer-down strategic jabs versus Tank's flamboyant high-octane persona.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we could get it before... Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
The contrast fuels it all. Crawford sees Tank's ego as predictable. Tank sees Crawford's humility as code for insecurity or worse threat. It's also about respect in the pecking order.
5 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fight.
Crawford essentially said Tank would never accept being just undercard. For a fighter built on swagger, that's a direct challenge.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done. Period.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that.
Tank's reaction reinforced the fight savvy and business awareness he's acre-wed. He's not just defending his ego. He's defending his career narrative. But let's keep it real here.
It's like people selling that stuff. Like, you know, even the picture where everybody was in the room. That shit look like some devil shit. Facts though. Some coke, right? Yeah. That shit like some devil shit. Like they sold that soul.
Yeah, you go with that.
That was crazy. And you seen how the guy was? He looked at the scorecard. Yeah, he looked at it. Come on, man. We want to get Tank over here and fight. Man, I already know what y'all gonna do. Yeah. But every time I say something, it's like I'm hating.
Gervonta Tank Davis hasn't really been in the game since that weird, underwhelming majority draw against Lamont Roach back in March.
Do you think can bridge the weight gap, or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
I mean, that's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way.
That fight left fans confused, critics divided, and Tank himself, he's been spiraling. Ever since that night.
Yeah, my Tank Davis, fresh out of jail. Throwing hands in Frank Martin's face. I'm gonna break you up, I'm telling you. Like, yeah, man, 7 more fights.
Got the internet excited when you say, yo, 6, 7 more fights and I'm naming names.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Then he got to beefing with Turkey.
David, he said to me, send to me 2 Ferrari to play in Saudi Arabia.
You don't play boxing.
We will send to you 2 gloves if you want to play in Saudi Arabia. That's it.
I ain't gotta go over there. Right. What they making over there, I'm making here. All of a sudden, all the fighters he need to make big fights don't want to fight.
He was very close to fighting Lomachenko, and then Lomachenko pulled out. Shakur didn't want to do a 1-fight deal to fight Tank.
You said who? Tank. I'm dangerous. Who that? And by the end of the year, he ain't getting no fights and he's fighting Lamont Roach.
At the next year.
It feels like Tank stopped feeling the gloves, the hunger, the edge, the focus. All of it's been missing. And what's he doing instead of setting the record straight with a rematch? Ducking. Straight up dodging the Roach rematch.